Hey everyone, welcome to Craving Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now in this video, I'm going to discuss Dermot Mulroney's recent comments about his role in Scream 6 and his enthusiasm to be in the movie. I'm also going to share how he may have accidentally revealed a massive secret about who his character really is, not just who he's related to. Let's go. So Screen Rant posted an interview segment with Dermot Mulroney, who gave some revealing information about his character in Scream 6. And the headline reads, Scream 6, Dermot Mulroney's character has surprising Ghostface connection. Now, I want to get right into the interview portion of this article so that we can see exactly what he has to say. He says, I see it in your background over there, and I can tell you, I just watched Scream 4 and 5 to prepare for my role in Scream 6, and they're great movies. It's so fun. I'm really thrilled to throw down with this great cast, much of the same lead cast from Scream 2022. They're making another one right away. Thrilled to join up, and we're shooting as we speak. Yeah, I play a cop, so finally they're asking me to play cops here and there. This is one of them. I guess I shouldn't say that my daughter is one of the victims, but I don't have to describe how or in what way. So that's what draws me into the story, is strong family ties. So guys, I want to park here for a minute and just comment how he's mentioned that he's only watched Scream 4 and 5 to prepare for his role in Scream 6. So that can safely eliminate any connection to the first three films. We know that his character and his daughter, who is a victim, is not going to be connected to Scream 1, 2, and 3. It just makes sense. Otherwise, they would have had him watch them. It just makes sense he would have watched them all. So the fact that he starts off his legacy for his character is Scream 4, then the victim he's speaking of, his daughter, is either from Scream 4 or Scream 5 or is a current cast member. One of the three films is what we have to deal with. Now, it's interesting that he goes back to 4 because the only real connection to 4 in this new film is Gale Weathers and Kirby Reed. So maybe he has connections to Kirby. It's very possible that Kirby, because Kirby was a victim, obviously. And so, and it's interesting that he says, I don't have to describe how, and this is the comment really that got me, or in what way. That what way she's a victim, that right there is a caveat huge to me that she probably is not dead. She is a survivor. That's really what I feel. Now, it could be that she's a survivor in the current movie, like one of these new characters. Sure, it could be. However, I just can't get away from the idea that this does connect to Scream 4 and that it could be Kirby Reed is a possibility as being her father. I could see that. Or if it is a victim, if it is in fact someone who's deceased, you've got candidates there too. Imagine how insane it would be if this was Jill Roberts' dad. That would just be bonkers. But we'll see. It's interesting to notice his choice of words. At the very least, it's worth describing and discussing rather how he described that. And now, of course, he also did reveal in the interview that he'll be a cop. That's nothing new. We've known that for quite a while now. He's like only, I think maybe to date, the only cast member that's been announced with their actual role, other than just, who they are. So that's been out for a little while. I really believe he's going to be a homicide detective. I don't think he's going to be a cop in like a patrol officer or nothing like that. Not with his age, and I could see him being, you know, on the force for many years. He's now a detective with New York Homicide. And I personally think he's going to be like the lead investigator on the case. I picture him very much being like a Mark Kincaid character we had in Scream 3. He's going to be that lead detective on the case, on the hunt, and who knows, he could be a huge red herring as well. Now, moving on from this article, he was also interviewed on Popternative recently, just a few days ago, and it's been causing quite a stir because during the interview, he has what many are believing is to be a misstep when first describing his role in the film. Now, I'm going to play the clip for you now of Dermot actually speaking so you can hear it, that I'm going to come back and discuss it more with you about what that may be indicating. All right, so here comes Dermot.
I can't tell you how happy I am to be even the role I have in this franchise. It's so fun and funny and awful and bloody. Holy crap, they do not hold back, and neither do we in Scream 6, and reunites much of that cast from Scream 2022.
So there we hear him describing his role, and many people think he almost slipped there and was going to say how, you know, I can't tell you how excited I am to be. And then he, you know, the killer is what many people are thinking he was going to say. Like it was like a reactive comment where it almost slipped out. And he quickly said, you know, even the role that I have in this franchise. So I'm going to play it for you again here now, one more time, just the intro part. I'm going to play it 2 times. Listen closely and see what you think. Here we go.
I can't tell you how happy I am to be even the role I have in this franchise. I can't tell you how happy I am to be even the role I have in this franchise.
So there you have it. I'll let you make your own mind up on what you think was going to happen there. Personally, I can see it both ways. I could see where he was perhaps going to say, you know, instinctually, you know, I'm just so excited. I get to be, you know, get to have the killer, and then he quickly like is realizing what's about to come out of his mouth, and he stops and he changes it to, he kind of stutters a little bit. The role that I have in the franchise. So, you know, I have to say, I'm not a huge conspiracy theorist, but I do love to theorize and think about the possibilities. And I will say, after hearing it multiple times, I do see that I think there's some validity to the idea that he may have very well been saying he was going to be the killer. I mean, he's been a suspect anyway, honestly, in my mind, since he was announced. You know, I've been saying for the longest, and I'm going to do a video on this, but I haven't yet, on all of the recent male characters that have been hired, especially some of these older ones like Dermot, that we could be seeing the next Debbie Salt and type character. And he certainly would fit the bill to be that character that is actually a killer, could be, and he already has mentioned, you know, his daughter is a victim. And so, I mean, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, obviously. But I think there could be something to that. Or he may have just, you know, maybe he was about to say more than he wanted to say, but not necessarily that he was going to be a killer. But I do think that there is something that could be there. It's possible. But I'll let you guys make your own decision up after you've heard that clip multiple times. Tell me what you think. I'm very curious to know if you think that he did maybe slip up there. Was that an indication that he almost admitted he was a killer in the movie? What do you guys think about that? I'd love to hear your thoughts and theories about all of his comments about his daughter. Do you think his daughter's going to be in the current film or as a new character? Do you think his daughter is someone from perhaps Scream 4? I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. So please, right now, leave me your comments below in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Let's get a discussion going. I always enjoy hearing your theories, thoughts, and ideas. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for this update, but I'll be back soon with more Scream and other horror movie content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, this is Craving Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thanks for watching.